important their future as possible to try to build this winner. They've only traded away a 2024 lottery-protected draft pick to the Hawks. That was for Kevin Huerter. But Herter's 24 in that group, and someone they feel that could be part of their core.
They're building for the future. Got to give Monte McNair a lot of credit. Took over as the general manager in 2020, and finally starting to come together.
But again, that comes off of a double team of Kevin Durant in the post. They have Davion Mitchell at it. Lyles comes to double. Durant looks over the defense, skips it to the weak side. Kevin Durant is literally creating almost every shot for the Brooklyn Nets.
Lyles finds Murray, resets in the corner, and he misses. Lyles keeps it alive. Metu, and it's last touch. 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from the line. Sacramento has not got Malik Monk involved until now. Here's Fox, one of the fastest players in the NBA. Lyles. And Durant clear.
Here. We'll see, or they thought it was. We'll see if Sacramento tries to go 2 for 1.
3-point game. Lyles
Double call of the night.
And Malik Monk attacking the Nets, caught him napping. Transition is where he can get his points.
He is so fast with the basketball and so strong in ability to absorb contact and finish.
In the surprising Portland Trailblazers.
I had picked both those teams to be in the top 4 in the West.
Yes, revisionist history. Oh, nice lead. Monk.
43 points a game in the paint on the year. They've given up 22 already as they turn it over, and Fox misses.
And then Thomas kicks it out of bounds. From Monte McNair's plan as he thought about how this could all fit together. His life.
So many years with Steve Kerr and learning to calm down a little bit and evolve in his life. He's learned to really embrace the trust factor, and it's working so far.
Yeah, sure. Simmons go big minutes in the second half. Yep. If I were Jock Vaughn, he's playing the best he has played since he's been here in Brooklyn. He's starting to play with the aggressiveness we've seen. I'd let him gain that confidence and keep rolling.
And the 08-09 season with Cleveland, 66-win team. He's not a new face, of course, but I think even he had his doubts whether he was going to get a chance to be a head coach once again. He said he had there with a rebound coming to the end of this third quarter. Quarters 2 and 3 have just been an absolute blitz for Sac.
The game at the same time.
It's just like the old days. I went back to San Antonio for a reunion. It's the 50th reunion year as we start this fourth quarter. So the 50th anniversary of the Spurs. And they're bringing former players back, former broadcasters. So I had to go.
So liking a challenge.
And my back still hurts. No, I'm not doing it tonight. Don't even go there. Quick energy from Kessler Edwards, who Jock Vaughn was out with before the game in a pregame workout.
Wow.
The very talented men and women who work behind the scenes. I did it for 3 minutes. My shoulder still hurts.
I don't think that's the case at all. My knowledge of the product, I just was asking very basic questions tonight.
Coming your way. Right. It's a good night to get Durant off his legs. 27 points. He continues his streak of 25 or more. He scored 25 or more in every game this year. Well, a disappointing night for the Nets, and the show going right now on the NBA app.
Absolutely.
Lunchtime.
Mondays at 8:30 Eastern.
Oh, thank you, Jared.
5:30 Pacific.
You came in a little late on that. Every Monday on the app.
It's where the biggest moment.
Into our game in San Antonio last week. I appreciate that, Jared. You're all over it.
Just another way, Stan, for us to mention that he did camera while doing play-by-play.
You can't mention it enough. That is one of the most impressive things I've seen.
Finishes inside on the other end. Kings shooting at 48.6% from three-point range. They are top 7 in the league in three-point percentage. And here's
time. There's no such thing. I mean, Jock Vaughn's still trying to sort this thing out in Brooklyn, searching for a better way. He's looking
about that. He doesn't know either. He's not presenting that information to his team and didn't think it was a big deal that his players don't know how this
score the ball. We know that. Only played 14 minutes total in the first 8 games. And then in the last 6 games coming into tonight, was averaging just under 14 points a game.
went for 15 in 23 minutes against the Lakers Sunday. That was a loss for Brooklyn. And they're going to endure back-to-back. Being on the road is a bad thing right now for the Nets. Although they're going to drop back-to-back games. Eliminate some of the distractions. And nice feed in. A terrific night. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Changed the game in the second quarter.
Distractions. They need to get Kyrie Irving back.
Mark again. Going 5-on-5 and working out against other players. But he could be back within the next 2-3 weeks. He gives him a big body. What do you think about Jacques Vaughn saying they really don't need to go out and add? He believes they can defend more size, especially when you run into teams like Joel Embiid and the Sixers. He believes they have it in them. I don't know if he would say otherwise publicly, but as Dellavedova, a little floater misses, they are desperate for him to make a basket here. Do you think that
Milwaukee, Boston, when they get everybody back, I just don't know if you're going to be big enough. You know, you have to scheme so much to get by as Opala goes. You know, when you see a Kings game this year, it's going to be high scoring. The Kings have not scored less than 107 points in any game this year, and they haven't given up 35, 36 minutes a night. One of those guys is going to be out of the rotation.
Now, we asked Jacques Vaughn, he wouldn't commit, but somebody's going to have to give up some minutes. Remember, Sumner was taken out early in the third quarter as Lynn gets into the consecutive game. That'll be the big story until he returns. When will he return? Nets are in Portland on Thursday. Kings will bring in the Spurs on Thursday as Edwards leaves it. And up and down the floor they go. Opala's fouled. Sacramento has 100. Sharp scores a layup. First time we've been here in Sacramento since the 18-19 season, November of 2018. 4 years. The fans here so excited to have a game.